Hello to everybody out there. My name on YouTube is Professor Doom, and I want to take a moment right now to thank you all who have shown and expressed interest in this subject, one of the biggest hoaxes that have ever been perpetrated on the American public, and that is the events that took place December 14th, 2012 at Sandy Hook, Connecticut. I wish to thank those who've asked me to participate in the collaboration of this video, and for those of you who have seen my videos on this particular subject, I will be covering a few of the findings that I have discovered and I have presented in previous videos, but I represent here in this collaboration for you all, and I will get to that here right now for you. I'd like to share with you here a little bit of my background so you can understand why I took on the project of making videos regarding the Sandy Hook hoax, and you'll get a better understanding of what experience I've had in the matters of studying police documents and police reports. I took a paralegal course and have written many briefs. I have written federal lawsuits, state tort actions, one amicus curiae, and for those of you who do not know what an amicus curiae is, it is a friend of the court brief. I have also done several petition for habeas corpus motions. With my experience in studying police reports in writing up some of my habeas corpus petitions, that's what got me interested in the Sandy Hook documents that were provided for researchers and people who are just expressing interest in the subject of the Sandy Hook event. So let me get on now with my very first document here that I want to show you. This document here is from the Connecticut State Police. And you will be able to see here in their reports, and a lot of these reports were just from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the Connecticut State Police was reporting what the FBI had reported to them. And in this report here, it goes on to state thus: the shooter's schooling began at Sandy Hook Elementary School and moved on to Newtown Middle School for 5th and 7th grades. Around 7th grade, the shooter moved to St. Mary's School and then moved to Newtown High School, where he completed 9th grade. Okay, so I'm going to stop there on this document, and I want you to take notice that nowhere in this document does it ever mention anything about the school St. Rose of Lima. And as you can see here, that they make it quite clear that Adam Lanza, the shooter, had attended Sandy Hook Elementary School. We can see in this document here, this is an official police document that was provided for researchers. And they go on to state here that on March 6, 2013, this detective met with 4 individuals who had worked or who have worked at Sandy Hook School for an extensive period of time. Furthermore, they worked at the school when the shooter attended. Through the memory of the aforementioned yearbooks and a Sandy Hook school map, were able to obtain which classrooms the shooter was in while he attended Sandy Hook School. With those 2 documents alone, you would get the sense that Adam Lanza did in fact attend Sandy Hook Elementary School. Yet there appears to be conflicting documents with the 2 documents that I just presented to you right there. And in the first document that differs from that account is this one right here. This document here was written up by Rachel Van Ness after they requested permission from Adam Lanza's father, Peter Lanza, to obtain all school records for Adam Lanza from Newtown, Connecticut. And the only school that is mentioned here or in any other documents where records were to be obtained, and the only school listed is St. Rose of Lima School, and it states here, number 355, St. Rose of Lima School records pertaining to Adam Lanza. Didn't we just see in the very first document that I presented that the only schools that were mentioned were Sandy Hook, Newtown Middle, St. Mary's, and the high school? there is no mention in that document at all that Adam Lanza ever attended St. Rose of Lima School. So why is it that they are making the claim that he attended Sandy Hook when this document and Peter Lanza refute that claim? And they are specifically requesting school attendance records for St. Rose of Lima only and no other school at all. Now I want to show you the next document, and I want to remind you I've poured through every document that they presented for researchers. And we're talking over 1,000 of these documents. And the only document that reports an official request by subpoena for the school records of Adam Lanza was made to St. Rose of Lima. St. Rose of Lima school records, subpoena served. On 1/2/2013, I served Principal Mary Rose Maloney with a subpoena for Adam Lanza's school records. And they claim that they did in fact receive the school records. How come in none of these documents is there any request by subpoena for the school records of Adam Lanza from Sandy Hook Elementary, from Newtown Middle School, or from any other school for that matter? Only this one. And that seems to be in complete contradiction to the document stating by the Connecticut State Police and the Federal Bureau of Investigation that Adam Lanza attended Sandy Hook Elementary School.